Affleck.
If you could take one guy to an island with you and you knew you'd be safe because he was the best man, he was going to keep you happy, if it was between me and your father, who would you take?
My daddy.
I didn't think you were wrong about that.
Yeah, the Boston accent's great.
Hello, this is Lee. What happened to my brother?
I love like the grit and the dirt and like.
So that's the Lee Chandler.
I don't understand.
Which part are you having trouble with?
Well, I can't be his guardian.
Well, your brother provided for your nephew's upkeep. I think the idea was that you would relocate.
Relocate to where?
Well, if you
Here?
look, it was my impression that you'd spent a lot of time here.
Sweetheart. I'm just a backup.
Lee, nobody can appreciate what you've been through. And if you really feel you can't take this on, that's your right.
Where are we going, to the orphanage?
Shut up. Get in the car.
Can't obey your orders until you unlock the door.
Whatever you decide, he can always stay with us if he wants to come up weekends.
Do you want to be his guardian?
Well,
He doesn't want to be my guardian.
He's
like, someone take this kid.
Hello.
Hello, Lee? I just went to call and say I'm sorry. How's Patrick doing?
Well, he doesn't really open up with me. Do you actually have sex with these girls?
Strictly basement business.
What does that mean?
It means I'm working on it. You don't want to be my guardian? That's fine with me.
Not that. It's just the logistics.
All my friends are here. I got 2 girlfriends, and I'm in a band. You're a janitor in Quincy. What the hell do you care where you live?
I've said a lot of terrible
Casey
things to you.
Affleck's
My
been
heart
so
was
solid
broken.
for a long
I
time.
know yours is
know.
broken too.
No, you don't understand. There's nothing there.
Out of the furnace.
I love it when actors, I think he did this and that movie
There's
too.
something wrong with me.
Do you want me to call your friends? What do you want me to do?
Stopping halfway through a sentence, like trying not to cry.
You.
When
Just sit
actors
there
do
until
that.
you calm down.
All right, I'm calming it. Would you please just go away?
No.
Looks so real,
Yeah.
like the stuff, like in the background,
That's what I said. Like the grit, like it.
like the room, like this is like the mess,
Yeah, the production design.
Yeah,
Solid.
that looks like a really fucking good movie. Manchester by the Sea. Wow, I want to see that shit.
When does it come out?
Isn't it funny? We just watched the trailer and we don't know when it's coming out.
I still don't know.
Wow.
Soon. It comes out soon.
Yeah. So, Manchester by the Sea, starring Casey Affleck,
And Michelle Williams.
Michelle Williams, and Kyle Chandler, Mr. If I'm in this,
Is he
then
in
it's
it
going to be
that
up for
long?
Best Picture.
Like, I mean, not. I guess.
I think he plays his brother.
Doesn't his brother die? Isn't that like the whole point?
Yeah, but I mean, he's in it,
Yeah.
So, I mean, this movie, heavy
it's
heavy
not like
drama.
a spoiler. That's like.
No, it's
the
part of
main
the plot is
Like-
his brother dies and Casey Affleck looks like a kind of like this broken dude, too proud to speak his feelings type of guy who is thrown into this situation where, oh shit, I have to have responsibilities, and it's very, he's trying to deal with that, and I'm sure there's stuff that's happened in his past too that's
I heard
kind of making
him on
appear hurt.
I heard an interview this afternoon on WPSU, like the Penn State channel, and it was cool because like the interviewer, she asked him like, your character's really reserved the whole time, and then like with these explosive moments, what's it like to like bottle up all of the feeling? And he was like, oh, I don't think I was reserved at all. It was like the character is like really emotional the whole time.
Yeah.
And he's like, but that's like how he deals with the emotion.
She basically was it a girl?
Yeah, yeah.
She basically asked, how do you like make it look like you're not acting? How do you just like look normal? Because people oftentimes are that reserved.
Another thing that was interesting that he said was like there were a few scenes like the one where he has to identify his brother's body that he wasn't. It was supposed to be just like this really cold scene, so the director had the camera like really far away, like he does. I saw that in the trailer too. Quite a few emotional scenes. He pulls the camera really far away
everything?
because you're not really sure. It's like an awkward because you're used to like whenever something's emotional being up and close.
Close up,
So
the
like when
tears. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're like you want to feel it, but you're like you're forced to be separated from it. So like with that scene, it was supposed to be a cold scene.
Yeah, man.
And he walked up and he just started to cry. And he's like, that wasn't in the script. He's like, something just came over me, and like in the character, I just like, and it was funny because while he was talking about it in the interview, he started to get choked up. Like it was his real brother that had died or something. Like that's how like great of an actor
he put himself there. Well, it sounds like a perfect mix of directing, writing, and acting. I mean, that's such an easy thing to say, but as you watch the trailer, you can kind of see that just raw, natural feel that a lot of movies, when you watch, they just don't have. And it is, a lot of it makes you feel uncomfortable because life is uncomfortable, and you got to believe these situations that he's in are really uncomfortable. You can tell. And because like, okay, I'm an uncle, and it's nice right now because like you can kind of hang out with your I have a niece, and you can hang out with her, you can play Frozen, have a good time, and then next thing you know, like,
you sent her back.
And then her parents
Yeah, they come get her.
So like he's messing around with this kid on the boat, it's his nephew, and life is fine there, and now all of a sudden it's like, okay, now this kid doesn't have anybody to go back to except for you. And he's like, I can't do that. And
yeah, because he's clearly not in a good place himself. So like,
right. But and you know what he needs? It looks like he really needs this kid, and this kid like calls him out on shit.
Yeah.
Like, why don't you move here? That kind of thing. And man, that's such a real situation. This has happened to people.
Oh yeah.
With guardian stuff, like, it was weird. Like a week after I got married, like 2 months ago, that we got like our wills done. Because
yeah, I think you're supposed.
Well, it was like a free service, like for like firemen and stuff. So we just did it, but it was weird answering all these questions. Like, and we didn't go as far as the kids because we don't have kids yet. We can do that later. But like, when you're gone, who do you want things to go to? Who do you want it to go to? And it's just you don't think of that shit until it happens. I feel like and a lot of people.
But then it's too late.
Right, and shit like this happens. So movies that draw from real situations like that, you can't look away.
I'm pretty stoked.
Me too. Performances. Casey Affleck's been so good for so long.
That's not going to come to theaters around here.
Yeah.
I'm going to State College for it. This is the really huge downside of living in the middle of like a rural area is good movies or like independent movies, especially never really like even Arrival's not.
Imagine if we didn't have the internet though.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
We wouldn't even know that those
movies were
like,
middle of nowhere.
We'd be watching Trolls and Doctor Strange. And
were you like, you guys see
Ridge.
Like the Goonies? It just came out around here. Like it's so good.
Yeah. Guys, have you seen Trolls 3D? They're all kids movies around here.
It's like this new thing. Like, yeah.
But yeah, Manchester by the Sea, Casey Affleck, Michelle Williams, she's so great. Especially in these, it reminds me a lot of like the realness of like Blue Valentine.
Mm-hmm.
Like
raw, man. Really it's raw. And uncomfortable to watch it a lot of times, and that's...
I love when movies make me feel emotionally uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
What about you?
Yeah. What do you think? Manchester by the Sea, how do you see it playing out? And as far as...
Oscar-worthy?
Oscars, I mean, hey, Kyle Chandler, what? Wolf of Wall Street, Zero Dark 30, Argo, he's in all those.
Bloodline.
Fucking Bloodline, dude.
Yeah, it's about time. It'd be really funny if he got it for this. Which is
we've been watching Friday Night Lights on Netflix, man. He's been so good for so long too, just like Casey Affleck. Like
they both like. Casey Affleck's been in a lot of stuff lately too. I think that's the kind of people that get nominated, and then next time they get nominated, they win.
Yeah.
So.
Hopefully.
We'll see.
I mean, that'd be cool. All right, Manchester by the Sea. What do you think? And also, what other movies you guys hyped about? As far as dramas, thrillers, anything.
Anything. We have a pretty big range of stuff we like to watch, so
yeah.
Any trailers we should be checking out? Let us know.